So suppose it's your son's birthday tonight and you want to arrange a party. You can't leave your office. You can't go to you can't visit to vendor to get the services done. So what do? You will contact to event planner, but still can't get the choices. Still can't get the things done in your budget. A big problem. Not anymore. Because now Plan-Tastics is here. We plan your movements to make them fantastic. So how it works? Let's see. Can you play the video?
So you just saw the video how we work, but what about the market size? So there have been a lot of reports that give different data, but we went with the most credible and the realistic ones. So in 2005, the market size was 3.8 billion, but just a decade later, it was 25.9 billion. And it is predicted to grow to 70 billion in 2025. So the market is growing at a fast rate of about 25 to 30% per year. And you'd be surprised to know that all the jobs are supposed to grow at 7% in every other industry, but at 11% in this industry. Now, are you sure you can plan this event alone?
Why not?
Like, why not? You have this service, you have Plan-Tastics, so you can get things done in your budget. Now, we wanted to validate our idea, so we created a survey and sent it to corporates and households alike, because anyone who wants to plan an event will be a potential customer. We had 249 responses, out of which the first 100 were included in this analysis. So yes, like a part of the people said yes, a part of the people said no, and like a lot of the people were towards the yes, or the positive side of it, that they sometimes need it or they really need this service. And for the next time, the target audience that we're targeting, the corporates or the households, like the family gatherings, the festivities, they would like to use such a service or platform to get things done according to them. Because when you organize an event, it is clear, it is close to your heart. You have a sentimental value and you want to enjoy it. So you want to have it according to you. Now, why Plan-Tastic? Right, you have the conventional event planners, then why would you use Plan-Tastic? Well, you can just from the comfort of your home, you can order it on our app. It is convenient, it is cost effective, so you're getting the best bang for your buck. You're getting the value out of every penny you spend on it, because we give you your options on your budget based upon your choices, and it is personalized, obviously. So you give us a set of factors and we measure it on some paradigms, and we give you recommendations if you're unsure, or if you're sure about what you want, we give it to you the way you want it. So this is the basic graph, the trend that our financials will follow, that our revenue is expected to grow, but we will break even after some point. So there's an initial investment, obviously, concerned with it. Marketing strategies. Every company's forte is defined by the marketing strategies, and we want to use innovativeness in order to get the best outreach. And not just the best outreach, the meaningful outreach. So we want to use social media initially, where we get the initial traction. Then while we spend, we will move to Google AdWords. So in Google AdWords, we'll target the keywords wherein anybody searches for an event. They should be suggested about Plan-Tastics to do it according to themselves. And we'll be blogging. So the customers that we engage with ourselves will blog their experiences. Now, moving on, how is Plan-Tastic better? I think I just elaborated upon that. That is personalized, it is budget friendly, it is cost effective, and we also provide consultation and organization. You don't have to hassle when you're planning an event and a competition. So you'd be surprised to know that this concept never existed before, that the retailers can log on to our platform and they do not have to pay a commission to anyone but us. So traditionally what happens is that you go to Google, you search for an event planner and you get the top 5 results, you call them. But they are the ones that have their brand image or market image in the market they are working upon. And they employ those retailers, the florists, the decorators under them, and they take a majority cut. So the retailers are in resentment. So our competition is with those event planners with whom we want, through which we want to disrupt the industry, and we want to grow Plan-Tastics. Now the revenue stream. So, thank you.
When it comes to hotels in a market, right? There are hostels, there are 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, Airbnb, everything. So there's customer segments, and there are different corporates will pay different, or individuals will pay different. What is your customer segment, and which is your specific customer that you want to target?
The managing director, right, actually asked this question yesterday, and so we are focusing 80% of our resources on individuals who want to plan things the convenient way, because the corporates already have a system in place because they have a lot of events. So the corporates will be a tough market to target and to capture. So we are targeting the individuals first, and pooling our resources into that segment to make a name for ourselves. And as we gradually grow, we will focus on corporates as well, because they do get bigger revenue. But our core is the niche is the individuals who want low budget or budget friendly and personalized options.
But have you validated that segment is what is the cost of acquisition there? What is the cost of execution there? That segment is what you call long tail, and 90% of that segment are DIY, which is do it yourself. The mother takes pride in organizing her own kid's birthday party. That's the thing, right? Oh, I know ye banda, and all of that. So that's not the segment that pays. So very small percentage of that segment pays.
So a small percentage of that segment would pay, but like a mother takes pride, or maybe the family members take pride in decorating their house if it's a marriage or festivity.
Yeah.
They take pride and they are happy in decorating their houses.
Yeah.
But a part of it is that sometimes when they ask retailers to get them the stuff, or when they get the stuff from the retailers that is not up to their choices, there's some hustle. There's obviously some heated up conversations on the phone, and maybe and it spoils the vibe of the festival. That when you want to celebrate with your loved ones, when you want to have a quality and memorable time, that time you're on the phone, you're having a heated conversation, and you're basically spoiling the vibe. And not more the vibe, you're spoiling your time that you could spend with your loved ones. So that is a value proposition that we would provide to them.
Okay.
I see you are very confident about your creativity and innovation in the customization for the event. So given you are the organizer for GEB next year, what improvement can you make to make the event more amazing and more interesting for all participants?
So sir, we obviously wanted to joke about GEB hiring us the next year to organize the events, but the time ran out. So one thing we would like to do is that for the personal experience that we're offering, we would survey all the participants who come from different countries, and maybe we will have a country from each cuisine having in each meal. So let's maybe the breakfast, lunch and dinner are 3 different cuisines from 3 different countries, and the participants would feel more welcome. I guess that would happen.
You're contradicting yourself. You said you want to target the mother. Now GEB is the corporate.
He just asked. He just asked that would you do it for GEB, and we were about to joke about it.
Remember that when you build a business model, you have guys, this is a very important answer. As startups, you also need to learn how to say no. You can't say yes to everything, you will crumble. You need to say no. We don't do that business. So it's important for you when you segment your customer, stay focused to that customer. And if that's not your segment, you have to have that thing to say no. You will build trust with people.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. And we just acquired our first retailer to come on our platform, Ferns and Petals in India. So we wrote them a mail, we tweeted them on Twitter that would they like to be interested in such a service, and they were like, yeah, if you can contact our info page, then we would be interested in such things.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.